Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Yay! You're not gonna guess it! Woo! Don't look at the title and guess what? Do I get you, little man? Woo!
Hey, Mom.
Hey. Guess what? It's step 40. It's step 40. Woo! We did it! 40 days of joy, joy, joy! Woo! 40 days of joy. Yeah, baby. Yeah! I have completed 40 days of self-joy and I feel fantastic. I love it. I finished 40 days and I can't wait to see you on that flip side. Let's start over. Hey, flip side. We did it. 40 days of joy. Yeah, we did it, guys. 40 days of joy. I so did it. This has been a wild ride and I am so excited. I woke up feeling good this morning. I woke up early. I'm feeling good and doing my sunrise meditations was just so glorious and wonderful. I'm loving life today. I really am. And honestly, I was upset that I didn't finish on step 0 Scorpio, but finishing on step 1 Scorpio, I am so excited because with the 0 and the 1, my heart is in today and I am feeling the joy. I'm feeling it. I'm loving my life. And the pep talk for step 1 was about loving and protecting yourself. And honestly, step 40 was about, affirming your goals out loud. And I also write it down. I write down and say it out loud. But affirming your goals out loud so that it's in the vibration and loving and protecting from there. And, that's what step 1 Scorpio is all about, is loving and protecting. So I've got this newfound joy and I'm loving and I'm protecting it in the most glorious, wonderful way. And I'm so excited, y'all. I do feel like I've manifested both of my goals and I'm just loving my life. And, I might do a little snippet tomorrow and the next day for step 41 and 42 because I will go ahead and finish those out. Step 40 took me all of 4 minutes and I'm feeling it, y'all. I am at a step 9, 10 joy level today. I really am loving life. I'm loving it all. And I just want to do a recap of how the step 40 or the 40 days of joy went. I started out this journey very optimistic and I fell and fumbled. At the beginning of this journey, our house got the sickness of the pandemic. It's probably going to be in the history book. So if there's a pandemic of 2020, 2019, that's the sickness that our household got. And we went on quarantine and everybody through the house got sick. And, this mama, she went into nurse mode, even though I wasn't feeling my best, but I was like trying to make sure everybody had everything that they need and trying to keep everybody's vitamin C levels up, all their vitamin levels up, their immune system up, because I also have an asthmatic in the house. And so I was worried about that but honestly, that sickness, what it really got to us was towards the end, of that, it really started messing with our whole family mentally. And there was things I was trying to work on this 40 days of joy, but my family was like falling apart and like everything was falling apart. And I think that y'all kind of seen that. But I also think that it was a good thing and it happened in a very miraculous, wonderful way. And I learned a lot. I started this journey off and realized a lot of things in my way of joy. There's a lot of things that I put in my way of joy that I needed to take away. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And it was kind of crazy getting that sickness. I lost my smell, and that was really sad for me because I feel like it was like my superpower. And I still haven't quite gotten it back, but occasionally I can smell things. So I'm so happy about that. And apparently, after 6 months, you get your smell back. So I don't know. This is the weirdest, craziest sickness I've ever gone through. But yeah, we all survived it very well, though. It was very easy to survive for all of us in this household. And my dad, he's an old man and he's a neighbor, and I try to tell him to not come over here. I did give him like some supplements and stuff. He never got it. He was fine. He came over here all the time. I was like, Dad, we've got that sickness. Go, you're in the age group. You're older. And he was fine. We were all fine. So there was that during the 40 days. And then once we all got over that and I felt like I was getting back on and rolling, one of my daughters ends up in the hospital with something really bad that had nothing to do with the pandemic stuff. And it was just, that was so hard for me to deal with. I wasn't sure how life was gonna go, and it really was. It was scary, and I had to face some fears, and I had to face some karma along with that. There was a lot of praying, a lot of time in my prayer room. And at the beginning of this, I said that, I was going to work on my belly dancing and stuff. But whenever pandemic hit, the craziness hit, and then the hospital with my daughter, it wasn't my asthmatic daughter, but it was one of my daughters. And oh my gosh, y'all. The belly dance stuff just went out the window for a while, and it was just focused on maintaining sanity and just praying and trying to figure things out, why and everything. But the 40 days of joy really helped me get through that, so I am happy that I decided to do it whenever I did. And then things started to get better, and my daughter gets out of the hospital and she's doing a lot better and she's back on her feet, and we're no longer sick anymore, and I'm able to get my stuff done, and I'm able to help people like I want, and I'm able to let my heart out and play, and I'm able to get my work done, and I'm able to love life, and things just kept on getting better from there. And I really do feel like it was all divinely orchestrated, and it was all meant to happen the way that it did. And I'm so happy that I got to go on this journey, and I'm so happy that I got to share it with you and that y'all watched it, and I hope that you enjoyed it a little bit. And I'm so thankful for everyone, for everything. I really am. I'm just in a grateful, happy spirit, and I'm just going to love and protect this grateful, happy spirit of mine that I've cultivated. And yeah. Oh, another thing that I wanted to say was sometimes I watch back and whenever I do these, I always pray, I get in the right mindset, and I get into my heart self, which is my inner child. She's the one that wanted to do this, so I let her do it most of the time. And oh gosh, whenever I'm editing and stuff and I watch back, I really feel like, oh my gosh, how annoying, like her screeches, and she's just an excited little girl. And I need to learn to love that about her. And, most of these series, I think every single day I was like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I was like, oh my gosh, editing through, I'm like, why? Every single day am I excited? What am I so excited about? And honestly, I thought about it, and it was like, Misty, you're letting your inner child do this. Our inner child has a natural curiosity and excitement for life, and that was just coming out naturally, and there's no reason for me to be upset about that. I don't know if it annoyed you guys or not. It kind of got on my nerves because I was like, what am I excited? I'm like on step 10, isn't it exciting? Step 12, isn't it exciting? Step 22, isn't it exciting? Like, not all the steps are exciting, girl. But honestly, it was because it was my inner child, and that's how our inner child is. Our inner child has a natural curiosity and excitement for life, and I love that. And I love that about her, and I don't want her to lose that. And so instead of being like, oh my gosh, how annoying, I'm going to start being like, there you go, girl, loving and excited about life. So, yeah, I've learned a lot on this 40 days journey, and I don't know if I've inspired anyone or not, but it is what it is, and I'm so glad that I did get to share it. And thank you all for watching this journey, and thank you for being here with me, and thank you for all your love and support. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I got to share it with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And that's it. 40 days of joy, joy, joy.